Every good conversation with new acquaintances starts with at least one question early on. If we don't know our audience, then it's hard for us to say what we mean. If you're listening, please leave a comment, then I'll learn something about this moment we're asynchronously sharing together. I love confronting ideas. Let's confront mythology together. I've tried to understand and root out any myths and superstitions that I believed in. I stopped saying good luck, but instead say something supportive and collaborative to more intentionally bring out the reality and the outcomes that you and I both want. Many of us have a hard time not being superstitious. I wish there was a word for not being superstitious. The relationship between our personal mission and goals versus superstition is such that if our mission and goals aren't in touch with reality enough, then you will be superstitious. Many people are becoming less superstitious. We believe in fewer myths, I think. But we have more shared stories, which is good. We see the same visuals on our social media feeds. That's one of the main places we're getting some of our shared stories. Podcasts, YouTube, TikTok. One of the valuable topics that has been coming up a fair amount in the content that I've been consuming is how technology is exploding, but the adoption rate of technology is not disproportionately quicker. People, companies, organizations are much slower at adopting technology compared to the quick rate of technology change and growth. More on this in the future. Back to stories. It's important to have shared stories. They're different than myths because they're more easily traded across cultures. They're easier for people to take away different things from them, and we can more easily question and probe their truthfulness. Narratives, ideas, stories cross the line into mythology when people go out of their way to make it harder to test or validate them. One of my favorite re-internalizations recently is how language and culture are both technologies. As living beings, we run on wetware, which is harder and slower and requires more care to upgrade. We get to influence our global languages and cultures, and the more intentionally we do so, the better off it is for everyone. With all the recent technological advancements, it's exciting to see how our global culture is growing. Short video format content is one of the best recent examples I can think of, where we're interacting in high volumes across languages. I definitely see a lot more videos and translated content from around the world than I did before. On the topic of social media, doom amplifying algorithms suck a lot. But we are interacting with many more people than we did. We're seeing more problems. And the pain and frustration and unfairness that we're seeing, sometimes just seeing and recognizing those is the first step towards resolving them. I wrote down a while ago that life is not a problem to be solved. It is a reality to be experienced. And most recently, when I was thinking about that, I thought how I love solving problems and I don't fully buy into it. So maybe there's a mix of truth there. Life can be about solving difficult problems for those of us like us who love solving problems. But it requires us to first and continually experience reality in honest and ever better ways. I sometimes do the problem solving and then the experiencing, which is backwards, and I'm working on it. That's all for this first post. If you liked it, this short talk, please like my video to let me know I should make more.